Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel and another energy read for the week. Before we get started, I know there has been some intense energies around, and I've been hearing it everywhere, and it's happening to me as well. Some huge timeline shifts. So if you're feeling a little strange, it's probably why. Um, the only way to explain it is the unfamiliar feels familiar and the familiar feels unfamiliar. If that resonates with you, then you likely went through a timeline shift. And if you have, please let me know in the comments what you are feeling and experiencing so we can all support each other through this transformational journey. So let's get on with the reading. The first card, Rest and Rejuvenation. And of course, with any of those kind of shifts, there is a call to rest, rejuvenate, meditate. Try to get to feel back into your body. If you've gone through that little shift, you would probably, or big shift, I should say, you were probably feeling a little off balance, which is very important for you to try to ground yourself, find whichever way you can to ground yourself, whether it's through meditation or being in nature, whatever it is that resonates with you to bring you to a place of calm peace. And with that, it is actually bringing some true strong foundation. And yeah, this card is showing all about foundation and what you have achieved. So you're probably likely, this is going into that rest and rejuvenation period, means also to reflect on your achievements and understand your foundation, pay attention to your foundation, because it's likely that you've built one. And and also might be very a little challenging, especially with time and shift, to see that there is some aspects of you that is very new at the moment, and you're probably not understanding how to bring that into your current realities, right? I know that I'm experiencing that as well, but I can't say it enough. The unfamiliar feels familiar, and the familiar feels unfamiliar. And that is likely going to be a caption on this video. And finally, what we've got is truth. And yes, so coming through any kind of this kind of ascension or evolution of self, there's going to be a truth that surfaces. And when this truth surfaces of yourself, it comes in ways that we don't necessarily like and we view as negative. And I always talk about this with other people, it's triggers. When you feel triggered, it is just a call to have an awareness of what still needs to be worked on within you. Maybe a wound that you're not willing to go through, you just block it and push it down. As we are ascending and as we are moving into the new earth and new energy, there's no room for that anymore. You need to be taking the time to actually have a self-awareness of what comes up in a negative form, and remind yourself that it's never the outside, it's always the inside. So something in you needs a little love and nurture and attention at this time. So that is going to be my message for the week. How can you navigate through this energy? I'm going to use the Raise Your Vibration deck because that always gives you a lot of positive insight. How can you navigate through this energy then? Is my question for all of us in the collective at this time. And I will pull when I feel that I can pull out. Okay, see this from a higher perspective. Absolutely. And yeah. So what you will do is that what you will be reminded of is that everything is happening for you, not to you. So if you feel like a little bit down and out, just remember that there is a higher power there guiding you and aligning you to your true self. This whole transformation in the last few years is all about really being in your truth and self, because we've been programmed to be exactly what we are not, and for the purpose of whatever out there. I'm not going to get into that, but if you're aware, you know what I'm talking about. So be aware of just you know, when things surface like that, the triggers surface and everything, and you're getting tired of all these little triggers that keep coming up, just be aware that it's your higher self, the universe guiding you into yourself, back into yourself, back into your truth. With that being said, let's get to the energy healing portion. And this was a really big energy read, so it had to be a little longer today. So the Reiki portion, the energy healing portion, is going to be a little shorter today. So let's get started by grounding ourselves, taking a nice deep breath in and releasing all that no longer serves you by exhaling. Make sure your feet are on the ground. If you're having problems grounding at the moment, just picture roots growing from your soles of your feet and driving right into the earth and holding you in place. Notice whether there's any tension and release. And the rest of the session will be now quiet. as I close the session, disconnect from your energy. Just know that you're okay and everything as it should be in this very moment. You're perfect as you are. You are already whole. Everything is a journey, and if we start to look at things as a journey rather than a destination, then the world seems to be to a place that we don't need to take so seriously. Even when sometimes it feels like serious. We're here for a reason. And we're all here guided to just come back to exactly who we are. We can't be afraid of that anymore. It's time. This new earth is calling us. I send you much love. If you are needing extra clarity, please do hit the link below. I can offer you an email reading as well as a distant Reiki session or a full transformational session, which includes both, and a bunch of other tools that are my little toolbox to help you on your spiritual journey. Have an amazing day. Much love, many blessings. Mwah. Bye for now.